Have you ever heard someone talking in person about building a dream? On the internet, they show you the cool stuff in the form of YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. But what they don't show you is the struggle behind all this. See, success is not a quick happening thing. It requires years of effort till you finally reach your goal. Even changing the mindset requires 1 to 2 years of study and facts research till you finally reach a certain point where all of the things make sense to you. Overnight success is just a stroke of luck. You probably heard this, easy come, easy go. That's right, it matters the most. If you don't want to make an effort for a big thing, by luck, it'll come to you faster. It's going to slip through your hands, even faster. But on the other hand, when you try to get something very hard, it's going to stay forever.
Let me tell you a secret about the universe. Everybody always says, if you tried your best, that's all that matters. The best is all you can do. If you tried your best, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you lose if you tried your best. Most people have heard that before. But there is a secret to the universe that most don't know. If you actually try your best, you can't lose. Not pretend to try your best. Not try your best 90% of the time. Not try your best with excuses. If you genuinely try your best all of the time, all day, every day, it's impossible to lose. So when people say, if you tried your best, it's okay to lose, that is a logic fail. Because if you lost, you didn't try your best in the first place. If you actually try your best, it is impossible to fail in this life. God is watching and he rewards those who want it the most. If you want it the most, you can have it. It's a competition. Every dollar you want, the house you want, the car you want, other people want, you have to win. You have to want it the most and genuinely do your best, because most people aren't capable of doing their best anymore. To get up every day, whether they feel like it or not, and perform regardless. That is the secret. You cannot fail if you try your best. So if you don't have the car you want, the woman you want, the relationship you want, the friends you want, the house you want, you haven't been trying your best. Because I guarantee you, the second you do, you'll have all of it. Every single one.
Success is not about avoiding challenges. It's about embracing them. When you face difficulties, it's an opportunity to prove to yourself what you're made of. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. Champions aren't born. They're made through the grind and determination to overcome any obstacle in their way. You can't regret giving your 100% to something you want. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 steps it takes to master the thing you want. Each step is going to show you the true meaning of something you always wanted. I want to be clear to you. I know that your time is valuable, and I don't want you to get bored, so I'm going to concise this video as much as possible. So, without further ado, let's get into the first level. In your opinion, what is the most valuable currency that is on Earth right now? Same as everyone. Think about it for a second. Not so many people save this. Why? Because they don't know the value of this currency. It's your time. The time that you put in every work, time that you put in the gym, time that you put in learning, and more. Successful people don't work for money, they work for time. A person doesn't buy cool things with money, he buys with the time that it took him to make the money. Ultimately, time is the currency of the universe. It can cross dimensions, but it can't run backward. You can't have the last previous second you spent trying to do some bullshit that isn't necessary. Elon Musk said, if someone's doing 50 hours a week and you are doing 100 hours a week, you're covering more work than anyone else. Always remember that someone is putting more time into achieving something than you. If you take the sentence as a mindset, surely you will set up your time for each task assigned to you by yourself every day. That is why it takes time to do everything. From going to the gym and spending hours practicing, it takes time. Every damn second of your life you're going to lose is the second you can't have back.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up. You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now. The main point is to find something that you are not standing still where you are right now.
The biggest mistake, the actual mistake you can make, is to give up. It is the only mistake that exists in the universe. Others are nothing but life lessons. No matter in which situation you are right now, you can't give up on something you are trying to save. You can't give up on something you are trying to achieve. You're probably thinking, what happens if you give up? Well, God's going to punish you for a lifetime for that. It is an actual mistake, not a life lesson. That is the moment when you destroy your inner beast. Don't make the mistake 99% of people make. If everybody's walking the same path, you should take a different one, because even if it leads to the same destination, the path less walked is the path with more adventures. I know everyone heard this piece of advice: live like it's your last moment. It's true, but not so much. Everything you're going to get in the future wants you to pay a price. If you struggle for 5 years, you're going to live your next 75 years in joy. But if you enjoy the 5 years first, you're going to struggle. It's tit for tat. You're always going to pay the price of everything. Whether it's going to be a piece of cake, all the way to a piece of advice, you're going to pay the price. It's funny that people don't often think about that. Let's take an example. You scroll through social media, paying to watch the content with your time and your attention. You're going to make someone laugh with your time and your jokes. You're going to make a better life. You're going to pay with your time and your hard work. The universe didn't code any free items. You pay for what you want. That's the rule. As we discussed earlier, time is the ultimate piece of value you give someone for something. That is why we trade time to make someone laugh, scroll through social media, build a better life, and more. We get used to it as the time goes by. But getting used to a thing that's not going to do anything, then getting used to a thing that's going to build a better you, is far more helpful and characteristic in life. Well, just for the sake of an example, imagine yourself fat. It's hard to explain what are the problems you're going to get and what are the exact medical issues you're going to get. But instead of being fat, you're going to go to the gym, lose all the excess fat, and build yourself up in the next 2 to 3 years. You're going to look amazing. Your mind's going to shift from being a fat guy to being a tall and attractive person with a better body. My dad always used to say to me, anyone who destroys the temple of God will suffer from consequences. What he meant by that is that people believe that God is in everyone. God is around people, guiding their surroundings. If God resides in everyone, then why destroy the home of God? Why can't we just build it better? Anyone who destroys the temple of God will suffer from consequences. That is why building a perfect body is necessary for everyone, as you're going to see the prosperity after maintaining the temple. This is just a simple definition of discipline. You work hard, you get what you want. It's that simple. I want you to cut off all the bad people from your surroundings. Well, what do? They cloud your mind. The best example is given by Andrew Tate. If you sit with people who talk about ice creams a lot, you're going to be a pro in the field of ice cream. If you sit with people who talk about physics and other natural factors, you're going to be a pro in that field. But if you sit with people who talk nothing but shit every time, you're going to be exactly like them. You have to choose your circle wisely. The people you sit with are the people you're likely going to spend the rest of your life with. That is 100% true, because your network is your net worth. I repeat, your network is your net worth. Your circle is going to decide whether you are the kind of person who can handle the consequences that come with money or not. If you talk shit with your people every day, you're doing nothing but slight damage to your brain every day. And those are the 5 levels of mastering anything you want. It's great that people will think that everyone is telling us the same thing, but with my examples and the mindset that comes with them, you're going to see a difference. And as always, I am watching you from afar, I am rooting for you, and I hope you make it.